Hello, good evening, good night, wherever you are, everybody. My name is Dana Campbell, and tonight I will be conducting an Afrinection interview with the co-founders of the Tidy app, Derek and Gloria. I'm going to invite them in right now while I wait for everybody to come in. How are you guys doing this evening?
Very well, I'm very tired.
Very tired. Oh, what time is it where you guys are?
Now 7 p.m. Montreal time.
Oh, okay. It's 6 p.m. where I am. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Okay, well, thank you again for agreeing to this interview. I am very excited to talk about your innovation and share it with the network. First, I'm going to start with Gloria. Can you please give me a brief introduction of yourself? And then we'll go to Derek.
So I'm Gloria. I'm one of the co-founders of Tidy app. And I've been on this journey for a while now. I've been in the cleaning industry for the past 7 years. And we pivoted our ACE buy into Tidy app. And so we are rock and rolling with Tidy every single day and try to just kind of make the best out of it and bring our product out there.
Wow, amazing, amazing. And Derek, what about you? What is your background?
Yeah, I'm Derek, also a co-founder. My background is more into finance and software development. So I'm an accountant by profession, but I love and I have passion for software. And what really matched us in this space was the ability to really do property vacation rental cleaning and giving that level of vacation rental cleaning to everyone. And that was the vision around that. Yeah. So yeah, we've been doing that, and I've been doing it for 5 years with Gloria, but primarily I was an accountant. So yeah.
Oh, okay. This seems like a very well-rounded team. Gloria with having the experience in the cleaning business and you being a software guy, it's like a perfect mesh because you have the person who knows the practicalities of it and the person doing all the behind the scenes stuff. I really love this. So, how did you decide, like where was the need that you saw for Tidy app? Had you tried using other cleaning services, or Gloria, have you had experience in other businesses and you said, I think that, where did you see a need for this?
Okay, I think I'm going to back up a little bit more because my background is not completely clean, and my background is medical technology.
Oh.
I transitioned into Tidy app slowly, and now I'm fully blown into Tidy app. But how we started with Tidy app really is from our first product that was Ace Buy. That was, we were connecting freelancers with any kind of professional services that they needed. So on that platform, we realized that 80 to 85% were mainly purely home bookings, babysitting, electricians, and also cleaning, right? And we needed a cleaner ourselves. So
Yeah.
the demand were coming, and this is when we decided with investors on the platform, okay, let's transition this into one niche, which is Tidy app. So it was more of since 2019, it transitioned into Tidy app. But our first original idea was just connecting everyone on Ace Buy, experts nearby, and then we merged it out into Tidy.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so my next question that I have for you, what sort of obstacles did you encounter in your mission to create Tidy app? What sort of things came up that you had to figure out how to solve, like on the fly? Tell me a bit about that.
Okay, so basically, Tidy app, we launched it 1 month after deciding to pivot from Ace Buy. Software was like half baked, everything in the air. We had clients that we moved from Ace Buy to Tidy app, and we had cleaners that we moved from Ace Buy to Tidy app. The plane was in the air, and then I messaged the cleaner. The cleaner was asking, why can't I add my bank account? There was a lot of challenges during the 9 months of preparing on the pre-stage. So we went through that challenge. We understood both clients and cleaners. And unlike other platforms, we wanted to give the hotel standard of cleaning for everyone. So we didn't go for everyone to be a cleaner, but we who have experience in cleaning the ability to join our platform. So that made us more better than the current platforms that are around. They are just trying to figure out Airbnb or hotel standard cleaning, and that's not ours is modern, and that's what makes us different. We build it with the people that were on the platform, and every feedback we got, we made sure we listened and we kept on building.
Okay, so anybody who is a cleaner can register onto the app?
Yes, but not everybody qualifies.
How do you go through qualifying who can be a cleaner for the Tidy app?
Okay, so when we go through it, we go through a process of formality, answering a few questions, and then we use that to build the criteria. And then the next step is we check if we are opened in your location. If we are open in your location, then you go through a rigorous ID and background check. When that is done, we give you your first job.
Mm-hmm.
So your job determines either you're going with us or you are being out of the platform. So quality control is always at the door. If you get your job and you're not good enough, just lose us from that point.
So who goes to inspect that quality after the first job? Who is checking the standards?
Okay, so what happens is the first job, we have someone called a spot checker that goes around to make sure the properties are great. But your first is always in a vacation rental property, not a home, because we can't go to home.
Yeah.
What makes it different?
This is amazing. I didn't know that spot checker job existed, because whenever I travel, I always do it. As soon as I get to the place, I'm like, did they clean this? Okay. I'm like looking for dirt. I'm like, did they miss here? No, they got it. I'm like, how did they know? Like, I am a weirdo. I check the weirdest places to see if there's dust, or, oh, I'll find a hair here. Nope. So that makes a lot of sense that that job exists, and that is why I have not been able to find any dirt yet.
Lots of clients out there that guests that check that details.
Yeah.
So this is why those details are like
very,
spot
very
on.
important.
Yeah, they're very.
Some guests give us a lot of funny stuff. So sometimes you look at the photo and some guests go as high as putting pizza in a drawer and stuff like that. So sometimes it's really, really, you have to be very detailed oriented, and you have to have the cleaning eye to be on Tidy app.
Yeah.
Pick any amateur to be on Tidy app.
Yeah. The requirement is 2 years to 3 years, right? So experience that you need to have. So if you do have that, okay, yes, you're coming on it, but then like Derek said, when you go into an Airbnb, you are being spot checked, and even if you have that 2 to 3 years, there's still a possibility that it's not going to be Airbnbs that you're cleaning because of your standards.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people come to us and say, listen, I've been cleaning multiple Airbnbs, but that and Tidy app standard is not at par. So sometimes, like, okay, good luck with where you're going.
Wow. How many places are you guys available?
Right now, we are at 5 locations now. We're in Dallas, Austin, Montreal, London, and then LA.
Are you everywhere in LA or certain?
Just Los Angeles.
Just Los Angeles.
Area where they have most population. We only build on that. When there's a lot of population in an area, then we open.
Okay. Where is the next place that you guys are looking to expand to?
New York City.
Big city?
Miami, Florida.
Florida, yeah. That's a very good place.
Yeah.
I can imagine that. So are you just mainly focused on expanding to as many places as you can in the US before you start doing other places in the world? Do you have
No,
an interest in being anywhere else in the world other than the US?
yes, we have filed all the trademarks in places such as all of Europe, all of and UK as well. So the objective now, and it's still in the pipeline, is the locations that we are not already in. We want to actually give the software for people to use
Hmm.
instead of actually doing a marketplace. So that is the bigger vision on our side, where if we're not in that location, we can literally give a software out for vacation rental properties to actually have the same class as Tidy Apps platform.
Oh, wow. So it would essentially be people, you designed the software, Derek.
Yes,
Okay, so you would be letting other business owners use your software to create a sort of same service.
that.
That is really cool.
Yeah, so they're going
That's very cool.
to in the Tidy's image and build Tidy App in the sense that people understand the software solution before we get there.
Yes. Wow. Okay. This is a big idea. This is a very, very big idea. Um, Let me see. So, to be very clear, what do you think? You guys pretty much answered all of my questions. I have a question for you. In your opinion, because we're on Afrinection network, so this network is focused on, building up within the African diaspora, outside of Africa and within Africa. In your opinion, and I can ask you both individually, you can take your turns answering, what is the key missing element in Africa's sustainable growth from an economic perspective?
Well, my thinking is the idea of dreaming big.
Mm.
That has been my thinking because everybody thinks about Africa. They think, listen, these guys don't know what, but these when you go deep down, there's a lot of dreamers there, and there's a hustler making things happen. But one thing we don't understand, we in Africa have to really portray is actually how to hustle in globally, and that's the difference between the main field that we are doing, the mainstream, versus global thinking. So if you have any limitations in Africa, don't always think about that. Have a global. The global thinking is the number one experience since I've been traveling a lot and I've dealt with a lot of things. You don't have to have all the money. You don't have to have all the answers. You can actually outsource these ideas if you can go a global standard.
Nice. I like that.
Okay.
Gloria, do you have anything to add to that?
So yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to answer the question directly, but it's more of how the Africans and support in African, right? It's I don't see that as much as other countries do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they need to really, really work on is that if someone has a vision, to never give up on them, because you never know where that's going to land them, and bringing everyone together and really bringing that idea forth and working on it gradually will maybe it's kind of the same way as what you're saying, just it would really yield something enormous that you would not have thought about. Okay, this little seed that they're planting is going to blossom into something big. So yeah, just African help and other Africans. Yeah.
We need that. We need more of that. Sometimes it may seem like a bit of a crab in the barrel mentality. Like, oh, he's doing something. Let me, like, no, you should, help. It looks like someone in the comments has a question. Just to clarify, who developed your website? It is very tidy.
Always, I build it with Gloria. We build the flow, we build the design, and we have a team of developers that have worked with us. I think this is not our first project, so we've been working with them for almost 10 years now. So it's a very, very long term. He's also part of the engineering team. He's called Atul, and he's been working with us as well. But yeah, he's been crazy good.
What was his name? Sorry.
Oh.
Atoll? Okay. Yeah, we were really admiring the website. We were like, this is a very nice interface. It is so like clean and sharp looking. Like I was like, whoa, I'm so excited to interview these people because it's very together.
Yeah.
I
When we're building Tidy Up, the idea was to bring a modernized inspiration and also make it calm, where everybody feels at home when they are using the platform. And what better way to have it than a magenta? So it's calm. Yeah, and the designer actually did a very great job because we just coded everything from start, but the designer was very, very good. He is actually from Croatia, so he actually designed it. He came in, built the design based on our specs and
wow. So there was a bit of color psychology in the making because I definitely got that feeling when I first looked at the site. I was like, oh, it gave me kind of a bit of an Airbnb feeling where I was like, okay, like very fresh, but also like, pink is such a nice color.
Hey, we added in that it's also for the two ladies in the family. So
Exactly. It is, you're right. You're right. It's very woman friendly. I think I might actually, because I'm in Dallas, I'm gonna try using your service.
you do that.
Very fun. So let's see if there's any more questions in the comment section. Website's pretty cool. First project. What was the name of the project that you guys first worked on, to clarify for everybody watching who missed it?
ACEBY. So it's like an expert nearby. That was the mesh of that. It's still a project that it's on ice, but we literally built the code from that. What we built was basically freelancing connecting to employer, but what we were doing was we were actually inviting developers and designers to come on the platform, and they use computers. They don't use mobile phones, so product not there. So people that use mobile phone were homeowners and people looking for home services.
Okay.
And mobile was the main thing. So that was what made us move Ace by Tidy Up. That's it.
Okay. That is very good. I'm wondering, because you two are very, I don't think this is going to be your last project. You're going to turn into serial entrepreneurs because this is very successful. Who has inspired you along your, just in the few years that you've been entrepreneurial? Who has been an inspiration? Is it a family member? Is it another business mogul? Is there somebody that you can attest your inspiration to?
Levels of inspiration. So I'll let Gloria. Go first?
Sure. Yeah, no, not a problem. Yeah, for me, I was really never into the business world until, he is a business-minded guy. But I think it's been instilled in me at a very, very young age because my mom, they have a school in Ghana that they started 20 years ago. And I'm not a teacher, but both my sisters are teachers. So I think that business minded has always been there. So with his first project, with his second project, I was not really in it. Then third project, I whoa, okay, now I am here. Then, Tidy Up. Then yay, now I'm a fully blown entrepreneur. So with him and then my mom, that's really what has really inspired me throughout this whole journey.
My inspiration is the first level is I did like marketplace as a business. Okay. The second level was when I was young, I did understand anybody that tells me I can't do something, I always try to prove them wrong. That has been my biggest inspiration. And then the other thing is I've watched these marketplaces and then service, and the only person that really inspired me the most was the Airbnb founder. What he went through, how he went through it, he never gave up, and what really inspired him. So I might say I really like his story, and I've learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I owe him a lot because he is the type of person you want to understand and say, listen, this guy has gone through heaven and earth to come and bring this platform out. And when you do it successfully, like how he does it, people will use it and announce you without knowing it. So that's what I learned. So
It's so true. It's the kind of innovation that doesn't even require commercials. It's just so good. It's like it's the given. Like anytime you're going somewhere, oh, get an Airbnb. Duh. Before you even think about any hotel that you would stay at, an Airbnb. It's very smart, and it's made hosting very accessible for a lot of great hosts. A lot of these people otherwise wouldn't have had a platform to show their amazing skills to and their homemaking skills to. Yeah, so you're
when
completely right with that.
it was so funny. Yeah. And I literally enter the house and I'm sleeping and I can drive around, feel like already inclusive, you know. I don't have to deal with the hotel problems and even you have to pay for Wi-Fi and
Yeah,
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah.
mm.
it was very nice. Do you have any other questions? Where are you guys from, by the way?
Originally from Ghana.
Both of you? Ah, okay. Um, I think somebody told, wait, am I right? What day of the week are you born on, Gloria?
I'm Thursday.
Me too. Yeah. I remember, I'm like, wait, somebody told me your name was Ya. I'm like, is this you? I'm like, yeah, it is. Um, Ghana, I recently did a DNA test earlier this year, and I found out about like 10% of my DNA is from Ghana. So it is nice to meet fellow Ghanaians. Uh, But yeah, you guys pretty much covered a majority of the questions that I had. Does anybody else in the chat? There's one person here right now.
Do they look to provide their services or platform to Africa? Yes. I have very limited information to share, but it, there is something coming, and it's coming soon. So
I'm excited. That'll be very, oh, that'll be so good. That'll be so good. Is there anything that Nick asked, are there any projects or opportunities or businesses you guys have in mind for the future?
yeah, so we have the first project is to actually give us accessibility or API to property management platforms.
Mhm.
Host or property managers can literally just plug in and then it will automatically book all their cleaners. And then the other thing is to license the software out.
Mhm.
And then the main project that we're looking at is to actually partner with laundry service and with these. Uh, but there's a lot of things that are in the pipeline, and we talk about them a lot because at some point we might even clean your car. So everything relating to cleaning
Wow.
might happen. So we're getting there. There is a lot of things that we see in cleaning, and cleaning doesn't just have to be houses. It can be a lot of things. And platforms like Turo and others platforms are looking for car cleaning service.
You're so right. The car detailing, especially, like there's such a need for like even a mobile service, like because sometimes you don't have time to go to the details. Like, I wish my car could just get detailed while I am sleeping or while I'm in here doing other things. Why do I, it's another chore to have to bring it there than to wait. So that would be very cool if you got into that. I would definitely use it.
That is other vision, and then the other way is to build software as a service for platform that wants to use it. We know that there are cleaning companies out there that don't have any technology skills, but they are looking for a software to just rebuild themselves. So at some point, you don't have to build a website. You can actually use a custom domain from TidyUp, and then people will feel like you are using your own software, even though you are using TidyUp. So it's going to be more open source and more inclusive and pretty much straightforward. That there's a lot, millions of cleaning companies out there. And if we're able to give them a software solution that really meets their need, they will also win and make money. They don't have to build a website. Just plug in, publish, and that's it.
Wow. So,
we are like what Derek was talking about. If you're an Airbnb host and you do a calendar, you can always plug it in, and it would automatically book a cleaner for you. So we do have that service already in place for the iCalendar.
That's really good. This is really good.
Yeah.
I like that. Imagine too, because I'm dreaming for you. Imagine that Airbnb just, exclusively starts dealing with TidyUp because the software is so seamless.
Speaking of language,
it's like, how it says cleaning fee, TidyUp fee,
When you're booking, the idea was actually to collect enough data, and then whenever you book in a location, we can literally tell you how much it will cost in that date in that location, instead of just being slapped with any rate at all. You have the control over your pricing, and then the host will also have some benefit out of that. But just for you to understand how much it costs to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that is number one, to build data and then use that data to also help property management platforms as well.
Amazing. Oh, let me think. Also, I have to ask you, what does the word innovation mean to you guys?
Innovation is making the world better than you met it. Changing the world with, in our sense, making everyone enjoy cleanliness without costing them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The objective here is to innovate the cleaning industry, where we've already seen there's a lot of software that has been around for almost 10 years and have not been able to grow as fast as we are growing. And a lot of platforms out there needing help for cleaners. And we want to innovate that sector. So in our sense, innovation is bringing cleanliness to your door.
And again, cleaners have always been there, right? Platforms are emerging gradually. We have the platform that is modernized, right? So we are just a partner with cleaners, bringing clients on the platform, and we are just innovating it with what they require. Mm-hmm. I always give the example as you have WhatsApp. Mm-hmm. On WhatsApp, we've made sure that when you come on TidyUp, you can message, you can send a voice memo, and we're probably going to add on that call in the cleaner as well. So we've made it so much that it's very user friendly and Uber style, in terms when your cleaner is coming to your property, you see that your cleaner is coming to your property. When your cleaner is there, you see that your cleaner is there. So we really pick up all the technology that you're using, your everyday technology that you're using. When you come on WhatsApp, you see that there. And this is what our clients love. They go, oh, okay, I can do that. That's so cool. And they keep on telling us, because we're doing surveys after surveys, and they go, can I have this on it? We're not taking too much to kind of also be so much into building the product, but we're taking their advice and trying to make the app very, very user friendly so that everyone can have that comfortability in a sense on the platform when they come on it. Yeah.
And what we've seen so far in a spike, and I'll say this, the spike is cleaners that usually were not happy with their clients are now moving towards Tidy App. Why? Because we pay a living wage to them, and we've seen that the some cleaners even came to us and literally told us, listen, because Tidy App was able to tell and record my earnings and able to certify my earnings, I was able to rent an apartment. You know, so there are very, very little things that people that having problems and do, even though they was under the table, it was not helping in the long run.
You're
But
right.
we are changing that lifestyle. We are bringing them out of their shell and letting them know that, listen, we are empowering you with a tool that can help you have a living wage and able to rent for yourself and able to have a life. So that is what we are looking at. So every cleaner that comes on our platform always comes in and says, listen, I have dealt with Tidy App, but I've never had a problem with payments or my earning certification. And that's what you want to have.
That's our innovation process.
That's what we are doing.
That is truly innovative.
Yeah.
So many cleaners come to America from third world countries and have to deal with all kinds of abuse because they're the help, you know? And I've heard some horrible stories. So that is truly innovative. People being able to build up with Tidy App because it's a very transparent way to get the job done. So I appreciate that. Is there anything else that you guys want to add?
We have a promo code for everyone on listening to us. So the promo code is welcome. All apps.
I'm going to type it. Promo code welcome. Is it capital or?
Yeah.
All capital? Welcome. Welcome. Is that it?
So you type it promo in the app, and on the promo side, you'll be able to redeem the surprise, so sometimes you get a higher percent, sometimes you get a lower percent.
Okay, I'm gonna share it with everybody here. Is it just welcome?
Yeah, just welcome.
Great. Exclusive. I'm gonna use that. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's a treat. So if anybody ends up watching this or hopping on, they can use that. It looks like it's just us and one other person here right now. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed this interview. Thank you for sharing your innovation with us. Thank you for making this service available, not only easier for homeowners and hosts, but also the cleaners. It's been a much needed thing because cleaning has always been this under the table business, like I said before, and it just needed to be, official. So thank you for that. I'm wishing you so much luck on all your future projects, and I hope that you have a very good time sharing your software with other businesses. I know this is going to take off. Yeah, this is amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for being here today. Everybody watching, you can find Derek and Gloria on Afrinection. What are your names on Afrinection?
Just Derek Ajiri. And then it's a Tidy App. You see the Tidy App logo there.
Perfect.
So much for having us.
Thank you guys. And you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And to everybody watching, you do too. Bye.
Bye.